We are back. Week 3.
Can't believe it.
We're still alive. That's where that was from.
COVID!
Woo! Every day just becomes the same day on this journey we call COVID.
Oh, dear God. So, I was going to say last year.
Last year this time. No.
It felt like last year. Last week, we discussed the top 5 dinner places?
Dinner date places.
Ah, yeah.
Distinction.
Yes. And today, we're talking about brunch.
My favorite.
Yeah, our favorite meal. I can eat it every day, all day. Actually, I do, so.
Specifically at brunch time.
Yes. So, Victoria, the island known for brunch.
Yes, I think, and this may be true.
It is.
She has no idea what I'm going to say, but it may be true.
It's true.
Most stats are made up, but I'm going to make up this one, and it could be true. Victoria has the most brunch places per capita.
That is not made up. It's
in Canada.
Statistic. Yes, and they keep popping up.
Yeah, it's true. We do have more brunch places than Starbucks now.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
That is mind-blowing.
I'm pretty sure that's a real fact.
Is that after all the Starbucks closed? Or was that before the Starbucks closed?
6 of one, half a dozen of another. We'll call it a draw.
Okay, cool. I'm into it. I'm all about the food. Who needs the coffee?
I do. All of it.
Starbucks coffee, though?
Yeah.
I guess you are the
I am.
Starbucks connoisseur.
I pretty much live at Starbucks. I go every day. I have my very own espresso machine here, and I buy beans from Starbucks, and I make my own coffee at home. Espresso.
And you know what I make out of that coffee machine? Shafts!
Yes. She makes shafts. I, however, have a day job. Well, you do too. But I have a day job where drinking is not acceptable. And
neither is my job, but...
I feel like it's more acceptable in the restaurant industry. It's
That's
like, let's
fair.
have a shaft right before we start cooking.
Yeah.
Whereas me, if I, had a shaft before I started processing people's payments, the money would get a little funky, and I'm sure some people would be happy, and other people I'd be like, your money is now mine.
Or, if you're ever processing any payments for me, I want to get you drunk so you can just keep adding zeros.
Okay, well, when you reach 65, you call me.
Almost there.
No. But yes.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about our top 5 brunch places.
Okay, and mind you, we haven't been to all of them because they keep popping up. And with COVID...
Oh, I mean, I was like, no, we've been to all 5 of these.
No, I meant like
In
the
the
new
city.
ones, yeah. So this is like top 5 pre-COVID.
Yes.
Let's say that.
Yeah, definitely pre-COVID.
Cool. I'll let you kick it off because again, big surprise.
House of Bow Tang! My home away from home, that's not Starbucks.
It's just my home, away from home. It is
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
So.
That cot underneath the prep table is real comfy.
Yep, sure is. All the shafts. All the coffee.
Yeah, no, House of Boateng, so we love it for dinner. We love it for a date night.
Mm-hmm. And we also love it for the following morning of a date night.
Just keep that date going. That's what I was talking about last week, and you laughed because you've never done that because you did breakfast in bed. Well, I went to House of Boateng.
Now I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, see? Right?
So jealous, I went there today for a brunch on my day off.
You loser.
Am I though? I think you lost.
Yeah, I did, because I didn't come or get invited. We need to talk about that.
Yeah, that's true.
I also should clarify that my date where I went to House of Boateng the next morning was by myself.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Because I didn't actually have a date, unless we count wine and chick flicks.
I'm going to say that's a date. Also, I'm pretty sure that brunch was amazing because you had no one yapping in your ear about nonsense.
That's true. And I didn't have to, tune anyone out or work hard to pretend I was paying attention.
And you could just eat and eat and eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, at House of Boateng, I have to tell you, this is my little disclaimer. I love House of Boateng, but when I go to brunch, I order the same thing every time, and I refuse to change. I order their African bowl, and you usually get their halloumi crepe. Both are fantastic. In theory, I've never had the halloumi crepe.
And you should.
And I should. But the African bowl is just like, even thinking about it now, that's all I want. And my mouth is kind of like, I'm drooling a little bit.
The spices.
Oh, it's so good. And the sausage.
Oh, the chicken sausage.
Oh, I don't know what he does to that chicken sausage, but I want it all the time, every time.
We pan-sear them. Or re-grill them. That's all we do to the sausages.
Stop talking dirty to me. I thought there was something special about them, like they were like sous vide and then grilled. No, they're just grilled. Okay.
They're grilled, but they're also not smothered. They're also alongside a smoked eggplant puree.
Yes, which I want an entire tub of.
Yeah, that was so good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So that's House of Bow Tang. I'm biased because, like I said, V works there. I go there frequently, and I mean, when you go, please try something. Try the African bowl, try the halloumi crepe, but please try something else, and maybe tell me about it.
I had the hippie Benny today.
Shut up.
For the first time ever.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, because they didn't have the halloumi crepe on the menu.
They took it off
They took it off the menu again. Delicious.
Yeah.
I have to say, all the bennies are not on bread, any type of bread.
Yeah.
It's on a chickpea cake or a roasted yam cake.
Delicious.
And by the way, who needs bread when you can just have all of that in your mouth?
I never thought I would come to the day where I hear you say, who needs bread?
I know.
Like,
for brunch, who needs bread when just all of those flavors in there?
I'm shocked, but not disgusted.
Yeah, no. I'm so full still. But yeah, very happy.
All right, so what's number 2 on the list? You get to do number 2.
I will say jam.
Jam.
Now, a lot of people are very biased with jam because the wait lines are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
well, it's very hipster.
It is. And it's very like old country. So you have your biscuits, your chicken, and your gravy.
What goes with
I was like, waffles and chickens. However, we both enjoy jam because of their bacon.
Yep. They candy their bacon. And it is so crisp and so delicious and just like that perfect salty sweetness. Yes. And like, so when we go to jam, even if the item doesn't come with the candy bacon, because they do have the Blackstone Benny, which comes with the candy bacon, we order a side of candy bacon. No, we order 2 sides because we don't share. We need all the bacon in our faces.
So I usually get the veggie Benny, but then there's the side of bacon.
Yeah.
So I'm a bacatarian when I'm at jam.
Real thing. Look it up.
Yep.
However, this is a breakfast restaurant that I don't order the same thing. I order something different every time, and that's because I want to try things on their menu, but they get me every time with their special because they have a chalkboard with their special of the week, I think it's of the week. And it always sounds so good, and my theory is it's only here for a week, so I have to have it, and I have never tried anything on their real menu except for the candied bacon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything else is like, you'll never see it again. And like, I'm like really happy that I got to try those things, but also really sad that I haven't tried anything on their regular menu.
Their regular menu is quite extensive. Yeah. And all of their meals are so big. They're so heavy. Yeah. For brunch. Yeah. I mean, it's carbs on carbs on carbs.
Yeah. If you're going, either fast for 4 days ahead of time or be prepared to have leftovers and take them home.
Yeah.
Both good options.
So when you say pulled pork and pancakes, you think like 2 pancakes, a pal pork. No, there were full on like dish size pancakes, a mountain of pulled pork, and plus maple syrup and bacon and
the pulled
everything
pork
else.
is layered between the pancakes, so it's like half a pig and 4 pancakes.
You're literally eating a baby pig on a plate.
Delicious.
But yet so gross. Now that I think about it.
It's like, can we take that back?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. But yet, I suddenly crave pulled pork pancakes.
Yes. So I think they originated on the island, but now they have a second location in Vancouver.
Yep. The Vancouverites get to experience our happy times.
Yeah.
And they are better for it.
Yes, agreed.
All right. So our next one is Blue Fox. It's been around in Victoria for a long time. also super popular. Lineups down the block, really. And small like Jam, doesn't sit a lot of people, but I really like Blue Fox because it's owned by a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And their staff is very loyal and they're treated really well. So I think that's super important in a small local business, and so I really like them for that aspect. I also think their chai tea latte is the best in the city, which makes me super happy.
I would have to say their hollandaise sauce was the best in the city until House of Boateng came along.
V's biased.
Yes, so don't take that seriously.
No, go to Blue Fox.
No, Blue Fox is amazing.
Go to Blue Fox, then go to House of Boateng. Maybe you should let us know.
Yeah.
What your favorite is. Maybe
whose side are you on?
Yeah, are you V's side? I still think Blue Fox is a little bit better.
Okay. That makes you tried one thing of the Boateng.
Yeah, I've never actually had their hollandaise sauce, so I'm Blue Fox all the way.
Yeah, let us know whose side you're on. But besides that, the food there is very, very good. Yeah, it's very fresh. Portions are not enormous, which is fantastic. And you have a variety of breakfast burritos.
Yep.
To enchiladas.
Yeah.
To bennies.
Different scrambles and hashes, and it's a nice variety. And we usually go there with friends.
Yeah.
When we're doing brunch, and
always a happy time.
I like it.
Perfect.
All right, you're next.
Okay. This one is an old time favorite, and I'm pretty sure if we don't mention it, we're gonna get a lot of hate. But John's Place.
Yeah.
It's been here forever.
I think it's been here longer than we've been alive.
Yeah, it has. The environment is so
old
and eclectic.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah. They've had a lot of famous people eat there.
Mm-hmm. The wall art it'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
For the entire day. Their food, home cooked, home style, large portions.
Yeah.
A little greasy, but what screams brunch on a Sunday when you're hungover?
Grease.
John's Place.
Yeah. They're like old school diner style. They remind me, they're not set up like a 50s diner, but the food is very reminiscent of the 50s diner, and it's delicious, it's filling, it's great, and like V said, the walls will keep you busy forever. Every time I go there, I find something else, and I kind of like it.
Yeah. And not to mention, they were on You Gotta Eat Here?
Yes, they were on You Gotta Eat Here. Jam was on You Gotta Eat Here. Blue Fox might have been. I haven't seen them, but Jam and John's Place for sure.
Yeah. Because of their cream cheese.
I forgot about that.
Maple syrup? Is that what it is?
It's a cream cheese maple butter, I'm
pretty
sure.
That's the one.
And it comes on top of their pancakes.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can also convince them to do it on their cinnamon bun.
Oh,
which I have
not done that before.
Delicious.
I'll do that. I also haven't been in John's Place in forever.
It's been a couple years for me.
I think the last time we went was together.
That's entirely
friends,
possible.
So.
Yeah, that seems right.
We'll have to revisit.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so our last place, number 5. Not that we're ranking it as number 5, but in our top 5 is The Village. They're fairly new to Victoria.
They've got 3 locations?
5 now, I think.
Holy.
I'm pretty sure there's 5 locations.
Okay.
I really like the one in Royal Oak. That's my favorite of the 5 locations. The staff there is so friendly and so accommodating, and I really like them the best. I hate the one downtown.
I've never been to the one downtown.
I was so disappointed because I think what it is they're definitely individually run. Okay,
so it's like a franchise?
Kind of, and I think I think they might be individually owned because their menus are different.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. And I was really disappointed with the one downtown because the food was not great.
Yeah.
Things were cold, or the eggs were a little undercooked, which was the vegetables were super soggy and gross. And they weren't great about if we mentioned something like...
Oh, they weren't taking criticism?
Yeah, they weren't taking criticism really well, which is unfortunate considering...
You're a paying patron?
Yeah. But the experience at the Royal Oak location, 100% different. So good. One of our videos on Instagram is us chugging shafts and me not really chugging a shaft because I can't do that, was shot at the Village when we went for brunch that one day.
We will attempt to post it to the end of this video. It's hilarious because she has a 5-second head start and still loses.
Yeah, like when I say I can't chug, I actually can't chug because I don't know if it's I forget to breathe or I forget to swallow or a combination thereof. I just know the liquid does not keep going in. Whereas V's just like sipping away like no tomorrow.
Yep.
And then she's like, there, that was so easy. And I'm like, but it hurts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our top 5.
Top 5. Now, I have to say, honorable mentions, even though they are closed now, Mole.
Yeah, Mole was good.
They had one of the best tofu scrambles for brunch in all of Victoria, in my opinion.
Yeah, which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because tofu can be really bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, both locations have closed down, but also one of my favorite spots.
Yeah.
Before COVID.
Honorable mention for me is the Ruby that was on Douglas across from
the
Mayfair Mall. Again, I only ever ordered one thing from there, but who needs more when you can have their breakfast poutine? But they've also closed down. They do have another location. It's on Johnson Street in the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah. Is it a Howard Johnson?
Howard Johnson.
Yeah.
I've never been to that location, so I cannot vouch for the quality of the food. Their menus are the same. So I'm hoping that it would be good.
Yep.
But I'm really upset that they're closed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Which is really funny because the owners that opened up the one in Mayfair used to be a bellboy at Laurel Point who worked with my mom for years.
Weird.
I know. So it was like a full circle moment when I walked in. I was like, hey, I know you.
This is weird.
This is awesome. Congratulations. But unfortunately, they're now closed. So
that's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, we need to keep eating brunch.
Yeah.
There are so many different places. And there's so many different restaurants who offer weekend brunches, but it's like, why go to that when you actually have brunch restaurants?
Well, and that's the thing. Like, if I'm going for brunch, I'm not going to a restaurant that specializes in dinner for brunch.
Yeah.
Like, I could be wrong. We could be missing out on something great. But if I'm going for brunch, I'm going to a restaurant that specializes in brunch.
Yeah.
And that's what they do.
Yeah.
They might offer some lunch items, but brunch is their bread and butter.
Yeah. Also, we go to Spoons quite often.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why we didn't mention it.
It can be honorably
Yeah,
mentioned.
I think it's honorable mentions because sometimes it's a hit and miss.
Yeah.
However, their mimosas are always a hit. Can't argue that one. But again, it's greasy.
It is greasy.
It's filling.
The portions are also huge.
Their specials sometimes sound really weird.
Yeah, like, you know a special's weird when I'm just like, not gonna get that.
Or like, how is that a special?
Yeah. I have tried more of Spoon's regular menu items than any of their specials. So that's telling you that I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not putting that in my face. Pass.
Yeah. Maybe we should try that one time. We'll do a challenge.
Ooh, I like it.
We should do the... Oh, okay. We just came up with a brilliant idea.
Did we?
The brunch specials challenge.
Oh, yeah. Who has the best brunch special?
Yeah.
We're going to eat a lot of brunch for you
Or
guys.
who has the worst brunch special.
We'll do both. We'll list them both.
Awesome.
I love it.
Okay.
You were right.
Right?
We did just have a great idea. I'm so glad we
More
had
food.
it.
Other than that, I don't even know what we're going to talk about next week.
Me neither.
But obviously food.
Yeah. It'll be a surprise.
Actually, next week is almost Black Friday, isn't it? Oh, it's our special.
You know what that means? We go back down memory lane to the time before we were blogging and vlogging as foodies.
Back to the time where we were customer service oriented in the retail world.
And we worked retail together, so we got some great Black Friday stories for you. Join us next week for that. And in the meantime, like, follow, subscribe on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube at Dishes Who Eat Dishes. And join our website followers where we blog at www.bisheswhoeatdishes.com.
Yes, and until then, continue eating
all of the food and drinking all of the drinks.
It's the holidays. It's hibernation. Get fat.
That's right. Nobody cares.
No, I am.
And COVID, nobody cares about your bikini body, so just eat with us.
Exactly. Till next time, guys.
Bye, dishes.
Bye.